In a quiet village nestled between towering mountains, there lived a boy named Elias. Elias was ambitious, always chasing the next big goal. He wanted to know the secret to success and happiness. One day, he heard about a wise elder who lived at the peak of the highest mountain. It was said that this elder held the secret Elias had been searching for. Determined, Elias decided to embark on the long, treacherous journey to meet the elder. Elias packed a small bag and set off. The path was steep and unforgiving. He climbed rocky trails, crossed icy rivers, and pushed through biting winds. The journey was exhausting, but Elias kept repeating to himself, "Just a little more, and I'll find the secret." Finally, after days of struggle, Elias reached the mountain peak. He stood in front of a small, humble hut. His body was weary, but his heart was filled with hope. He knocked on the door, and a kind-looking old man with gentle eyes opened it. The elder welcomed Elias with a warm smile and invited him to sit by the fire inside. Elias wasted no time. He said, "Wise elder, I have climbed this mountain to learn the secret to success and happiness. Please, tell me what it is." The elder chuckled softly and said, "Ah, young one, you've traveled far. Tell me, how was your journey here?" Elias, confused by the question, replied, "The journey? It was hard. I climbed steep paths, crossed freezing streams, and braved the cold winds. But I kept going because I wanted to reach you." The elder nodded thoughtfully and asked, "But did you notice the songs of the birds in the forest? Did you see the sparkle of sunlight on the streams? Or feel the cool breeze on your face?" Elias paused and thought for a moment. Then he said, "No, I don't think I did. I was too focused on reaching the top." The elder smiled and said, "And that, my boy, is the secret. Life is not about the goal at the end. It's about the journey, the moments, the lessons, and the beauty along the way. If you rush through life, always chasing the next peak, you'll miss the joy of living." The elder stood and walked with Elias to the edge of the mountain, where they could see the vast landscape below. He said, "Look at the path you traveled. Each step taught you something. Each challenge made you stronger. Success is not the peak you stand on. It's the growth you experience along the way." Elias looked out at the view, and for the first time, he understood. He smiled and said, "I think I understand now. It's not just about the destination. It's about enjoying and learning from the journey." The elder nodded and replied, "Exactly. Live each moment fully, and you'll find that happiness and success are not something you reach. They're something you create along the way." Elias descended the mountain with a newfound perspective. This time, he noticed the beauty around him, the chirping of the birds, the warmth of the sun, and the coolness of the streams. He realized that the journey was the real treasure. And so, Elias returned to his village, no longer chasing distant peaks, but embracing the journey of life.